Hello friends, in the previous lecture we discussed the concurrent software development model. In today's lecture we are going to discuss the another software process model, that is the unified process model. The topics that we are going to discuss under this topic or under this lecture is the only topic, the unified process model. Let us start with the basics of unified process model. In the previous some lecture we have discussed the different process model, and we have come to know that whenever we are going to develop any kind of software, it becomes very necessary to use different kind of software development models or software development process models. The unified process model is also one of the that software development process model. This model is also known as software engineering process model, that is SEP, or we can also call it as a software development process or SDLC, software development life cycle. The unified software development process is very popular. We have discussed the different process models. Among all those process models, the unified software development process model is somewhat popular. This unified process model is also known as unified process, that is UP. We can also call this unified process model as UP model. In unified process, it coexists with the UML, that is Unified Modeling Language. Means we are going to use the UML diagrams in the unified process model to represent our software. It is the visual part of software or a system. Means the unified process model is going to represent the software with the help of visual software or a system. UP address means unified process addresses the process part of a software development. We will see the different phases that will occur under this unified process model in the next slide. So this is unified process. It includes the different phases: the inception phase, collaboration phase, construction phase, transition phase, and the production phase. If you observe the diagram, we are having different phases in the software development process, and since last few days we are discussing those phases in each software development process model. The phases are communication, planning, modeling, construction, and deployment. These are the 5 phases that occur in each and every process model. If we have observed that these 5 phases are there in each process model. The difference in UP model or the unified process model, we are going to combine the 2 phases and we will form another phase. If you observe the communication and planning, from these 2 phases we are going to create inception phase. Then planning and modeling, we are having elaboration phase. Then construction is same as above, means construction is the separate phase. It is the coding part of our software development process. Then construction and deployment, it is having the combination of construction and deployment is nothing but your transition phase. And the final phase of your software development process is the production of your software. So these are the 5 phases: inception phase, elaboration phase, construction phase, transition phase, and the production phase. These phases are the combination of your regular software development phases. The naming is somewhat different, so you don't have to get confused. It is just the combination of 2 phases that we have studied earlier, and the name given to these phases is somewhat different. Let us discuss the one by one, each phase one by one. Okay. The next, inception phase. It is the first phase of your UP model, that is unified process model. In this inception phase, it is similar to the requirement collection and the analysis stage. In this stage, what we are going to do, we are going to collect the requirements from the customer, and under the analysis stage, we are going to analyze the project feasibility, its cost, risk, and the profits that are analyzed in the same phase. So this is inception phase. The collection of requirement and analysis is done in this phase. Then next is there, that is elaboration phase. In this phase, we expand the activities undertaken in the inception phase, means the previous phase, inception phase. The activities that are taken under that inception phase will be expanded in this elaboration phase. The major goal of this phase is to create fully functional requirements like use cases and creating the detailed architecture of fulfill the requirements. Means in elaboration phase, we are going to state the functional requirement of our project. Then next is there, that is construction phase. This is the third phase. Construction phase is nothing but the actual coding and implementing the feature for each iteration. Means in the previous phase, we just have modeled or drawn the use cases. According to that modeling, we just have to write down the code and implement that code for the feature for each iteration. This is the actual coding. Actual coding will be done in this construction phase. Then next is there, that is transition phase. In this transition phase, it is the rolling out of the next iteration to the customer and fixing the bugs for the previous release. Obviously, whenever we are going to deploy our project to the customer, there are some problems. There will be some problem. We just need to fix those problems, fix those bugs, and provide the next iteration to the customer. That comes under the transition phase. Then the last phase of this unified process model is production phase. During this phase, we are going to ongoing use of software is monitored. It provides support for operating environment. The defect reported and requested from changes are submitted and evaluated. During the time of construction, transition and production phases, preparation of next increment is started. So this is the last phase of our unified process model. Okay, so these are the different 5 phases in this unified process model we are going through. In next lecture, we will discuss the next topic. Thank you.